Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Third and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 2 here. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Look the hot. Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on first. Dell with the grab. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Nixon, a first down and more. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Down.
Stroud from the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Christian Harris on the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Texans football. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, Stroud. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Pass taken in by Diggs. They get 28 out of that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Mixon on the counter. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by Julian Blackmon.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go again with Taylor. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Third and long, it's Richardson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 3. redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw here from Richardson. This one finds Taylor. He's contained at the line for no gain. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10 now. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Option give to Taylor. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Richardson on 3rd. Taylor makes the catch. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Dell now to return it. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
On play action, here's Stroud. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Oh, ready.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd and 3 now. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Stroud throwing here on first. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. Nico Collins with a touchdown. He's throwing for it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Stroud from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
All right.
Looking to Mixon up the middle. And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up at the line. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for two.
Here we go.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on two more. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Robbie. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Spinning his way to the end zone. Touchdown! The Texans need only one to take the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A give left side to Taylor. By a man, and now he's in the clear. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Throw left side, complete. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 13. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Colts bring it back to even. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Dell now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans need only one to take the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Richardson back to throw. Chased out to his right. That pass cut by Gould. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. As he's Alshire that time on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Finds his man, Downs. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a give inside to right. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 6 coming up here.
19,
From the 47. Cut out left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's go.
Richardson now on first and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. From the gun, Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41.
Oh,
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Stroud. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. This is Mixon. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Stroud. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. They motion the slot man right. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Richardson now. Taylor makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And things look tougher now with third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's back to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Colts down by 7. 1st and 10 from the 41. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. Scores, touchdown Indy. The Colts cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Now the give to Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here he is to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go, let's go.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
South. On the quick, right?
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Throwing now. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that brings up 4th and long. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He'll throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Texans make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. The Texans only moments away from finalizing their win as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Texans. And they got the field.